Network to Lady Cat Stadium at Sylvania Northview High School for this district final matchup between the 15-8 Clyde Fliers and the 20-0 Bryan Golden Bears. It's the Bryan Athletic Boosters countdown to first pitch. We'll be back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Built.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
This community is more than a place. It's where we celebrate victories and where we lean on one another in times of loss. At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we're proud to be rooted here, serving with care and compassion when it matters most. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family owned, family focused.
Here in Williams County, we believe that no veteran should feel forgotten. Our Veteran Service Office is here to serve, helping with VA claims, pensions, healthcare enrollment, and so much more. We're veterans serving veterans with dignity, honor, and respect. Reach out to us today to see how we can help, because the only veteran we can assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. We want to thank some sponsors. Today's game is brought to you by Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, Andres O'Neill and Lowe, Baldy's Furniture, Starks Plumbing and Heating, and Thiel Supply Center. Well, now we're going to preview our two teams in our district final matchup here. Their last meeting, never. This will be the first meetup between Bryan and Clyde. The Clyde Fliers, 15-8 overall, 8-6 in the SBC. Coach Mark Marshall, his 27th season, 608 and 280. He was inducted in the State Softball Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2016. Clyde is led by senior third baseman Maya Stifel with a 480 batting average and sophomore center fielder Aria Farrar with a 479 batting average. Taking a look at their schedule. Some tough losses and some big wins, but overall a pretty tough schedule in the SBC. Looking at the Sandusky Bay Conference, Clyde won the conference, Norwalk and Bellevue making up the next two, Sandusky and Perkins the next, and Rossford and Columbian near the end there. The Bryan Golden Bears, 20-0 still, 7-0 in the NWOAL. Coach Hillary Staten, her second season, 37-5 overall. Thea Staten has not let up a run and against Rossford with only allowing 1 hit and 13 strikeouts through 5 innings. Fisher went 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and 4 ribbies along with 2 runs. Roofer had a triple and a single with an RBI and 2 runs in the district semifinal. Looking at the Golden Bears schedule, quite a few run rolls and some closer games with some Toledo schools. Looking at the NWOAL conference, Bryan came out on top. Swanton came 1 game away where they lost to Bryan. Archibald PH Evergreen in the middle, and then Wauseon Delta and Liberty Center make up the end. So we will be right back after this with some keys to the game, the officials, and I think the national anthem. We'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
The historic Bryan Arts and Education building is being renovated for the next generation, transforming it into a welcoming, accessible space where performances and events can be comfortably enjoyed. The $6.2 million project adds lobby and backstage space, new seating, lights and sound system, accessibility, and additional parking. Because here in Bryan, art connects us. Your support, big or small, makes a lasting impact, inspiring generations to come. Donate and learn more at bryanarts.org.
Welcome here on the Golden Bear Sports Network as we are just about to get going on some lineups here for the district final.
Among them are coaches and spectators. We encourage you to cheer for your favorite team during this competition, to show both teams the same respect you'd like them to display. Spectators are reminded that unruly behavior may result in immediate ejection from the premises. The Ohio High School Athletic Association and Northview High School appreciate your cooperation. The officials for this game this afternoon have been selected and approved by the Ohio High School Athletic Association Board of Directors. That includes the input from softball coaches in Ohio. Today's umpires are behind the plate, Jim Gates with 40 years of experience. First base, Gary Brubaker with 30 years of umpiring experience, and third base, Mike Kuhn with 20 years of umpiring experience. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a land of freedom like no other. In order to honor America and those who protect our freedom, let us please rise as one nation and one people for the playing of our national anthem.
By Veteran Services of Williams County. The game officials are sponsored by Tri-State Vision Centers. Tri-State Vision Center has been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either our Bryan or Montpelier offices for all of your eye care needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the rosters from both teams, beginning with the non-starters. Finishing up with the starters, the visiting team first, the Clyde Fliers. Non-starters this evening, number 4, Kimber Nelson. And number 9, Skylar Glaspie. Starting this evening for the Flyers. Center field, number 25, Araya Farrar. First base, number 10, Ember Andres. Third base, number 89, Maya Steffel. Number 29, Amber Dillingham, the designated player. Left field, number 1, Jaylee Flynn. Shortstop, number 00, Tegan Smith. Pitching, 32, Madison Myers. Second base, number 14, Addie Caudell. Catching, 34, Molly Goon. In right field, number 11, Kelsey Ray. Head coach of the Clyde Fliers is Mr. Mark Marshall. Now let's meet the home team on the scoreboard this evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Bryan Golden Bears. Non-starters this evening, number 1, Anna McCoy. Number 6, Claire Stever. Number 10, Mariah Graves. Number 21, Allie Elkins. 22, Mackenzie Blevins. And number 35, Taylor Dominic. Starting this evening for the Bryan Golden Bears. Shortstop, number 4, Amaya Langham. Catcher, number 2, Josie Arnold. Pitching, number 13, Thea Staten. In left field, 14, Avery Ann Fisher. At first base, number 8, Carly McDade. Right field, 17, Reese Roper. Designated player, number 7, Josie Cordy. Third base, 15, Miley Volmer. Center field, number 3, Emma Slagle. Second base, number 11, Gazelle Kidston. Head coach of the Bryan Golden Bears, Hillary Staten.
Life is full of moments that matter. Let us help you get ready for that next moment. Contact Brian Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Melissa Stockman and April Whitty on North Main Street at 419-633-0647, member SIPC. So, we're just about ready to get set. We can go over some keys to the game for Brian and Clyde. Clyde put the ball in play versus a very good pitcher. Thea Staten very dominant, and putting the ball in play, putting pressure on the defense will be big if they want to win this game. Playing solid defense, make the plays they are supposed to make, and that's been the motto for most of these teams, and then just take advantage of our opportunities if they get any. It's tough to get those opportunities, and you have to capitalize. For Brian, score early and often, similar to what they wanted to do against Rossford. Play sound defense behind Thea, and then just bring the energy and have fun. Those keys to the game are sponsored by the Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers. The Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. And they've consistently remained #1 in Williams County and the surrounding areas since 2007. Call us for all of your real estate needs. Weather here. It's 62, but it feels more like 50. Very cloudy, and the winds currently at 17 miles an hour with gusts up to 24. That weather is brought to you by Bryan Ford Lincoln. Bryan Ford Lincoln, located at 920 North Main Street, where good value means a great deal. And we are just about ready to get underway here in this district final matchup between the Bryan Golden Bears and the Clyde Fliers. Araya Farrar will be the first batter. First pitch of the game, skied over Josie Arnold for ball 1. Farrar gets back in the box, up 1-0 in the count. The 1-0. This is low and out, 2-0. Brian beat Rossford 13 to nothing in their semifinal matchup. That ball is in there for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Thea looking for her first K of the game. Had 13 through 5 innings against Rossford. The wind and deal. Strike 3 called on the outside half, and that'll be out number 1, a Welling Construction strikeout. Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor. We specialize and pride ourselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact us at 419-636-3712.
Amber Andre.
Strikes are out looking. Misses high against Ember Andres. Andres, the righty. The 1-0. And spikes that one in the dirt. 2-0. Staten, the 2-0. This is high. 3-0. Had a little bit of trouble today so far controlling her pitches. Went down 2-0 in the first count before coming back and striking out Farrar. Comes the 3-0. Strike 1 call. That one down the middle. 3-1. Clyde doing a good job working these counts. Hoping to capitalize. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Loads the count up at full. Staten. The payoff pitch. Misses high, ball 4, and Ember Andres draws a walk for the first base runner of the game on the main stop scoreboard. Open when you need them. You're always near a main stop with Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. And that'll bring up Maya Stiefel, the senior third baseman, hitting .480 on the year. The pitch misses high, but Arnold snags it. And Andres will hold it first. A much chillier day than we had on Wednesday. The 1-0. Swung on, hits it out there. McDade steps on first. No play at second, so the runner will get moved over on the ground out.
Ready to clean up for Clyde, number 29, Amber Dillingham.
Nope. In the cleanup spot will be Amber Dillingham, the designated player for Clyde, with a runner in scoring position. Staten puts one in there for strike 1. Peers in. The 0-1. Misses high, 2-1, or 1-1, sorry. 1-1 count, 2 down. Andres is on second for Amber Dillingham. The 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2. Staten comes set. The 1-2. Misses. Just out. 2-2. A good pitch for Staten, but Dillingham lays off. Here comes the 2-2. Misses inside. Runs the count full. So already at 18 pitches, this will be her 19th. Full count, 2 down, runner on second. The 3-2. Strike 3 called on the outside half, so she'll get out of the inning scot-free after walking the second batter. And we'll be right back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Trust is built when we know someone has our back, on the field, in the stands, and in life. At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we're more than a service provider. We're neighbors and friends. For generations, families have trusted us to care for their loved ones with compassion and dignity.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bear Sports Network for the bottom of the first here in this district final matchup between the Clyde Fliers and the Bryan Golden Bears. The Bryan Golden Bears starting lineup: Amaya Langham, the shortstop, will lead off. Arnold and Staten, the next two. Fisher, McDade, and Roofer make up the middle. Cordy, Vollmer, and Slagle, the end. The defensive lineup for Clyde: Madison Myers, the pitcher. Molly Goon behind the plate, catching. Ember Andres at first, Adi Caudle at second, Tegan Smith at short, Maya Stiefel at third, Jayla Flynn out in left, Araya Farrar in center, and then in right field is blank right now. Those starting lineups are sponsored by Edward Jones. Life is full of moments that matter. Let us help you get ready for that next moment. Contact Brian Edward Jones, financial advisors, Melissa Stockman and April Whitty on North Main Street at 419-633-0647. Member SIPC, as Langham takes strike 1 on the outside half. Myers deals. Langham hits it into the left center gap. Ranging back is Farrar, who makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josie Arnold. A well-hit ball, but kind of got caught up in the wind. A lot of things in the air are going to stay in. Strike one called on the lefty. The 0-1, strike two called, about the same pitch on that outside half. So Arnold quickly goes down 0-2. Myers comes set, the 0-2. Swung on, hit into left field. Cannot make the play as Flynn. Arnold rounds first, headed to second, and she will be in there safely with a one-out double. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Thea Staten.
Batting third, the pitcher, number 13, Thea.
The wind coming in straight back towards home plate. That one hit towards the line, but just got away from Flynn and left. Staten takes this one down the line, but it hooks foul. About took out the Gator. So Staten will start down 0-1. That ball was crushed, but she was just out in front of it. Here comes the 0-1. Misses in, gets away from Goon, and Arnold will move to third. So now runner on third, 1-1 count for Thea Staten. Swung on, hit straight up the middle. That ball will get down. Arnold will score from third. And an RBI single for Thea Staten gets the scoring moving for the Golden Bears. A well-hit ball for Raj. Started charging in and then kind of let it bounce to her to avoid further damage. And now Annalicia McCoy-Martinez will run at first for Thea Staten.
Left fielder number 4, Teen Avery Ann Fisher.
And that'll bring up Avery Ann Fisher. One down in the inning. Strike one is called, 0-1. I think Fisher felt like that one was low. Swung on, hit to third, it gets past, and a single for Fisher will move the runner up a base, and we'll have runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Carly McDade with McCoy on second and Fisher on first, still one down in the inning.
Carly McDade.
Myers trying to get out of the jam. Ball taken inside, ball one. Comes the 1-0. Misses low, 2-0. McDade with runners on first and second, trying to do some more damage for the Golden Bears, as they've had 3 straight hits. Misses low, 3-0. So now, pitch away from loading these bases up for Reese Roofer on deck. The 3-0. Strike one called on the inside half. Just nicked that inside corner. 3-1. Myers comes set, the 3-1. Swung on, hitting the left center field gap. That'll get down. McCoy rounds third. She's headed to the plate. Fisher rounds third. She's headed to the plate. No throw is made. And a 2 RBI double for Carly McDade makes it 3-0 Golden Bears. Fisher almost missed the sign and slowed up at third, but then continued to round and was able to score. And that'll bring up Reese Roofer with McDade on second, still one down. That ball misses outside, 1-0. The 1-0. That one misses outside, 2-0. Roofer, the lefty, hitting .375, 12 ribbies, trying to pick up another. The pitch. Swing and a miss, the same pitch on that outside. She chased that one, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled straight back, 2-2. Roofer fouls that one off and knotted up at 2-2. One down, runner on second. Bryan leads 3-0. The 2-2. Swung on, this one hit the left side, but foul out of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. Comes the 2-2. Swung on, hit down the right side. This one hooks foul and out of play. And we will do it again at 2-2. Myers trying to get her second out of the inning. Roofer trying to keep up this hot streak for the Golden Bears, the 2-2. Misses outside, 3-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Myers comes set, the payoff. Roofer sends it straight to the shortstop. Smith, who makes the play, and McDade runs back to second. Well hit ball, just hit it right where Tegan Smith was.
Number 7, Josie Cordy.
And I bring up Josie Cordy with 2 down. Takes one right field. That ball off the glove of right fielder Ray. McDade will score. Cordy rounds second. She's headed into third. She slides. She's in there safely, and she will stay there as the ball got away. But an E9 in right will allow the run to score. But she reaches all the way to third.
Third baseman, number 15, Miley Vollmer.
On the air from Kelsey Ray in right field. And that'll bring up Miley Vollmer, runner on third, 2 down, as she swings and whiffs at strike 1.
Strike. Swing and miss.
Bryan leads 4-0. This is outside, 1-1. Myers trying to avoid any further damage. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, string straight over top of it. 1-2. Cordy, the runner at third. This will be Myers' 28th pitch of the inning. Misses outside, evens it up at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on, fly ball into shallow right field. Ranging back is Caudle, who makes the catch for the third out of the inning. But not before Bryan puts up 4 runs on 4 hits. We'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network for a windy district final here at Sylvania Northview High School. The Golden Bears, a loud bottom of the first, put up 4 runs on 4 hits and got assisted by an E9 out in right field. So, after drawing a walk from Ember Andres, Clyde went down quietly as that pitch is in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1. One misses just outside, 1-1. I think Staten likes that spot. Jaylee Flynn, the batter, swings and misses for strike 2. Staten had a single in the bottom of the first before being ran for by Anna McCoy. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out swinging. And that is a Welling Construction strikeout. Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor. We specialize and pride ourselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact us at 419-636-3712. That'll bring up Tegan Smith, the shortstop. Staten, swing and a miss for strike 1. She's done a much better job controlling this inning than she did in the first. Multiple counts ran to at least 3 balls and 1 ended in a walk. Staten comes set, the 0-1. This one misses low, evens the count up at 1-1. Staten peers in the 1-1. Swung on it, straight back to her. She makes the play for out number 1. Out number 2, sorry. So just a little liner straight back at Staten, who just put up her glove and grabbed it.
Madison Myers.
Madison Myers, the pitcher now, will come up. 2 outs. Oh, and Thea skies this one and quickly goes down 1-0. Similar to the first pitch of this game, where she skied it over Arnold's head and it went straight into the netting. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Again, very windy day. The wind blowing straight in towards home plate. Tough plays down the lines, and our robotic cameras that are hung up on the fence may be a little shaky. The 1-1 misses just inside. 2-1. Staten moving well so far through this inning. 10 pitches compared to 19 in the first as she pumps strike 2 in there to even the count up at 2-2. Staten, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out on the high heat, and that will send us to the bottom of the second. Still, Bryan leads 4-0.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network to a district final matchup between the Bryan Golden Bears and the Clyde Fliers. Bryan now leads 4-0 after putting up 4 in the bottom of the first. Staten has been dominant, similar to the rest of the season, already has 4 strikeouts, allowing just 1 walk so far. Madison Myers gave up 4 runs, only 3 of them were earned in the bottom of the first, but already at the 9th batter is Bryan. Emmeline Slagle. Strike 1 called on the outside half.
Slagle up the bat for the Bryan Golden Bears.
So you can see one of our cameras there, a little wonky in the wind, but that one misses outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Slagle looking to flip it back over to the top of the lineup. The 1-1. Swung on, hit high, but not too deep into left center field. Coming in is Farrar, who makes the play for out number 1. That wind is going to push anything in the sky back in towards home plate.
For Bryan, shortstop, number 4,
Maya Langham. Now the lead back off the leadoff hitter. She flew out her first time up. Swung on. This one hit high down the first base line. Moving over is Andres, who makes the play for out number 2. Kind of had to cross over first base. And that will bring up Josie Arnold after 2 quick outs. It'll be some tough plays for anything in the air. Strike 1 called. Myers attacking Arnold with a similar pitch that she got her down 2 strikes last time. The 0-1. Strike 2, and that's that same pitch right there on the outside half. Arnold, a double her last time up. Myers, the 0-2. Misses just high, 1-2. Myers got 2 quick outs so far, and Bryan's been putting it in the air. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, hit to the third baseman. Stifle throws to first. Makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. A quick one for Clyde. Bounces back from the bottom of the first. And we'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Fallen on hard times? At the Williams County Veteran Service Office, we're here when life gets tough. We provide emergency financial assistance for housing, food, and utilities, plus transportation to VA medical appointments. Whether you need help today or just someone who understands, we're ready to serve. Please reach out to see what we can do for you, because the only veteran we can't assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network, a district final matchup between the Bryan Golden Bears and the Clyde Fliers. Bryan leads 4-0 as we head into the top of the 3rd. Bryan scored 4 runs on 4 hits, and Clyde no runs, no hits on 1 error. Waiting to warm up here as Thea Staten makes her way out. A quick bottom of the 2nd though for Bryan as a pop out and a fly out and then a ground out to 3rd base, and didn't make Myers work very much, as now we are waiting on Arnold to put her catcher's gear back on after she was the last out of the 2nd. So Clyde looking to get something going here. They've only had the 1 base runner after Ember Andres walked in the first inning. So Arnold will make her way out. And Staten will start warming up at least a little bit. One pitch is all she needs, and we're going to get going here in the top of the third. So Staten already pitching 2 innings, no hits, no runs, allowing a walk, and already has 4 strikeouts.
Number 14, Addie Claudel.
Addie Caudle will step in, the second baseman, sophomore for Clyde. The 8-hitter trying to get something going. Staten leans and fires. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Staten, the 0-1. Misses high, 1-1. Staten, the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Looking now for her 5th K of the game. The pitch misses high, 2-2. A cold and windy day. Here comes the 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside half for the first out of the inning. Thea's 5th. That's a Welling Construction strikeout. Welling Construction, a 3rd-generation family-owned general contractor.
Next, the Clyde Fliers, number
We specialize and pride ourselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact us at 419-636-3712. As Gooden takes ball 1 outside. The 9-hitter trying to turn it over to Aurora Farrar as she's going to take ball 2, 2-0. You'd like to see Staten maybe go after her a little bit here. Strike 1 called, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2, 1 down. Staten on the rubber. The 2-2. Misses high and out. Load the count up at 3-2. Clyde just trying to get something going here. Maybe a base runner. And a walk here would be big. Here comes the 3-2. Strike 3 called, nicked the inside corner, and that will be Thea's 6th and the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up Araya Farrar, the center fielder sophomore. A strikeout victim her last time up. Strike 1 call, that one down the middle. Here comes the 0-1, misses high, 1-1. The Bears already up 4-0 as they scored 4 in the bottom of the first. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Reached out a little bit for that one and just couldn't catch up. Staten is ready. The 1-2 Swing and a miss. She struck her out, her 7th and the 3rd out of the inning. And we will be right back here on this district final matchup on the Golden Bears Sports Network right after this.
Discover top quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
From the first whistle to the final buzzer, life is filled with moments that shape us. Moments of victory, of challenge, of community. At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we're honored to stand by families through every season of life. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Bryan leads 4-0 over the Clyde Fliers in this district final matchup. We're headed into the bottom of the 3rd, and it'll be Staten, Fisher, and McDade due up for Bryan.
Stepping up for Bryan, number 13, the pitcher, Tia Staten.
Myers, the pitch, swung on, hit straight back to Myers. Myers throws on to first, and that will be the first out of the inning. So one pitch, just an easy 1-3 ground out.
The cleanup hitter, left fielder, number 14, Avery-Ann Fisher.
Stu's the head coach. Remember Stu?
Misses low, 1-0. Bryan trying to add to this lead. Fisher a single her last time up. The 1-0. Strike one is called, evens the count up at 1-1. Comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fisher way out in front of that one. And they quickly go down 1-2. Myers comes set. The 1-2. Swung on. Hit to the shortstop. Smith throws on to first, and that will be the second out of the inning. So 2 down for Bryan. So after their loud bottom of the first, it's been a quiet last 5 batters as Myers has retired her last 6. McDade, a double her last time up. The 2 ribby variety as that pitch misses outside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air, out of play as it bounces into the stands. That'll even the count up at 1-1. I think that one was assisted out by the wind. A cold and windy day, the complete opposite of what we had on Wednesday, a hot and humid one right here in this exact stadium. The 1-1. That one misses outside, 2-1. McDade trying to replicate what she did her last time up in the first inning. Here comes the 2-1. That ball misses outside, 3-1. Clyde trying to get out of this one and maybe put some runs up in their next inning. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on, hit to right field. Running in is Ray, who makes the play, and that will be out number 3. Bryan still leads 4-0 in this district final matchup, and we'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Bryan leads 4-0 over Clyde as we head into the top of the fourth. Clyde just had the one base runner, a Ember Andrus walk, who is coming up right now. Staten has worked through 3 innings, allowing the 1 walk and 7 Ks. No hits allowed. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The NC State commit headed to Raleigh next fall. Pumps the 0-1 in there for strike 2. Dominated against Rossford, doing something similar here. The 0-2 misses high, 1-2. A run rule through 5 against Rossford. She put up 13 strikeouts, allowing just a hit and a walk. The 1-2 misses high as well, evens the count up at 2-2. Andres yet to swing. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Staten's 8th of the game, and another Welling Construction strikeout. Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor. We specialize and pride ourselves in building quality custom homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Your vision, our expertise. Contact us at 419-636-3712. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Maya Stiefel. Misses that one low, 1-0. She walked the second batter she faced and has retired the last 9. Misses high, 2-0. Staten, the 2-0. Swung on and hit out of play over the first base dugout for strike 1. They're gonna switch of the balls here. Get one from the Bryan dugout. Staten receives her pitch, winds and fires. The 2-1 misses down low, 3-1. Corners are in for Bryan. And time is called by Stiefel. Comes the 3-1. That one misses low, so the second base runner of the game will be on the second walk, and Maya Stiefel headed to first. That'll bring up Amber Dillingham, the designated player.
Designated player, number 29, Amber Dillingham.
So now Hillary Staten will come out and have a discussion with the home plate umpire.
What's the matter?
And then some softballs are going to come rolling out of the first base dugout. Staten was holding up the ball. Maybe one in the variety from the first base dugout. They had a horde in there from the ones hit out of play, but this one's in there for ball 1. Dillingham 0 for 1, a strikeout victim her last time up. Swung on, hit high in the air, but not too deep. Langham ranges back, makes the catch for out number 2.
Who's covering second base? Nobody. Left fielder number 1, Jaylee Flynn.
2 down now for Jaylee Flynn with a runner on first. Staten deals for strike 1. Flynn 0 for 1, a strikeout victim as well. The 0-1 swung on, hit well down left field line, hooking foul and out of play. Got under that one. I think the wind helped that one get out. Hopped into the bullpen. 2 down, 0-2 count for Flynn. Stiefel, the runner on first. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got her with the changeup, a drop third strike. She does throw down to first and gets her out there for the third out of the inning. Staten, her 9th K of the game. And we'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
If you served, you may qualify for VA health care, even if you were denied before. New rules recognize burn pit and toxic exposure claims. We can help you apply, understand benefits, and access the care you've earned. Let us help protect your health. Today and for the future, contact us to see how we can help. Williams County Veterans Service Office. Veterans serving veterans.
Here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Bryan leads 4-0 over Clyde here in the district final. They put up all 4 runs in the first inning. As we are headed to the bottom of the 4th here, Staten moving very well through Clyde with just 2 walks, that being the 2 base runners. It'll be Reese Roofer up to bat. 0 for 1 on the day, a line outer last time up.
Right fielder, 17, Reese Roofer.
This one swung on, hit well to center. Wind catches it, and Farrar moves over and makes the play for out number 1. So Madison Myers doing a good job moving through Bryan since the first inning. Swing and a miss for Cordy, and that will be strike 1. That ball misses outside, 1-1. Comes the 1-1. Strike 2, called on the outside. Cordy, she is 0 for 1 on the day, an error that scored a run. This is low, 2-2. This one hit weakly to first base. Andres takes a step to her left and steps on the base for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 15, Miley Vollmer.
Miley Vollmer will come up. Swings and misses on that. 0 for 1 on the day with a pop outer last time up. The 0-1 in there for strike 2. Homer struggled with that off speed earlier, way out in front multiple times. Here comes the 0-2. That ball outside, 1-2. One-two count now for Vollmer. Here's the pitch, swung on, hitting the gap. Backhanded play from Smith, who throws on to first and gets her out for the third out of the inning. A great play from Tegan Smith, and Myers has done a really good job since the first inning, but Bryan still leads 4-0 as we head into the fifth inning here on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network for this district final matchup between the Clyde Fliers and the Bryan Golden Bears. The Golden Bears lead 4-0 after putting up 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Only 2 base runners for the Fliers so far. But after that first inning, Madison Myers, the pitcher for the Fliers, have done a great job of coming back. She's retired 10 in a row. Staten pumps strike one in there past Tegan Smith. Staten through 4 innings, allowing no hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got her with the riser. So quickly, Smith goes down 0-2. The shortstop made a great backhanded play to end the last inning. Staten, the 0-2, swung on, does get a piece of it, foul. Hopefully didn't hit a car. Hopefully didn't hit our director, Chris Malenga, either. Staten, the 0-2. Swung on, put in play. Langham dives and makes the play. Throws to first, not in time as Smith beats it out. A great diving effort from Langham. Just could not get up and throw in time. So the pitcher, Madison Myers, 0 for 1 on the day with a K. Tries to lay down a bunt. They're going to say she didn't pull it back or it was in there. But either way, strike one. Yeah, it looked like it.
Oh, he did? Okay.
So Myers looked to bunt there, couldn't get it down. He's going to square to bunt this time, but misses high. She pulled it back, so it'll be 1-1. Staten at 67 pitches. Winds and deals. Tried to lay down the bunt. She did offer that time. 1-2. Couldn't pull it back in time. So now down 1-2. With the runner on first, nobody down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout for Thea Staten, her 10th. And that will be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up second baseman Addie Caudle, the sophomore.
Flyers, second baseman Addie Caudle.
0 for 1 on the day. Struck out looking her last time up. Swing and a miss. Well, Clyde's got the monkey off the rack. They do have a hit now. It didn't leave the infield, but any base runner at this point against Staten is big. Still trailing 4-0. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So the shortstop, Tegan Smith, is the base runner on first. Langham made a diving effort, kept it in the infield, just couldn't get up and throw in time. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out, her second straight, her 11th of the game. And that'll be out number 2.
The catcher, 34, Molly Good.
Mulligoon will now come up. 0 for 1 on the day, a strikeout victim. Here comes the pitch. Misses high, and it'll go to the backstop, and Smith will move from first to second on the wild pitch. So now runner in scoring position for Clyde. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. The catcher for Clyde here trying to get something going. Swing and a miss for strike two.
I'll tell you what, I wish he was.
1-2 now with 2 down. Smith at second, Goon is the batter. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Allows a hit, but strikes out the next 3, and we are headed to the bottom of the 5th. Bryan still leads 4-0. We'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Discover top quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
From the first whistle to the final buzzer, life is filled with moments that shape us. Moments of victory, of challenge, of community. At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we're honored to stand by families through every season of life. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family owned, family focused.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Bryan leads 4-0 over the Clyde Fliers in this district final matchup as we head into the bottom of the 5th. All 4 runs came in the first inning for the Golden Bears. Since then, Madison Myers has been shut down on the mound. Hasn't allowed a single base runner, retired the last 10 straight. Done a really good job since that first inning, and even then she only had 3 earned runs as a pop out to right went off the glove of the right fielder. So the 9-hole hitter, Emmeline Slagle, will come up. Swung on, hit back up the middle. Smith charges, throws to first, and cannot make the backhanded pick is Andres. So an E6 will allow Emma Slagle to reach.
Then who was it? The Wilson kid.
And that'll turn it over to the top of the lineup.
Number 4, Amaya Langham.
Amaya Langham, 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out and a pop out. Slagle the runner at first, nobody out. Swung on, hit to right field. Moving over is Ray, who makes the catch for out number 1. So another fly out for Amaya Langham. He's had a tough day. Arnold will now come up 1 for 2 on the day, a double and a ground out. And Bryan hasn't had a base runner until now since the first inning. With 1 down, Arnold takes ball 1, misses just outside. 1-0.
How the kids receiving there? Good.
Comes the 1-0. Swung on, hit to left field. Ranging back is Flynn, who makes the play for out number 2. So Slagle stays at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Thea Staten.
Pitcher, number 13, Thea Staten.
Thea 1 for 2 on the day, takes ball 1 outside. Has a single and a ground out so far. Trying to get the bats going for Bryan here. Here comes the 1-0. This is outside, 2-0.
Barry's probably smiling all the time right now anyway. His Golden Knights
Here comes the 2-0. Swung on, a bouncer. Smith backhands, throws to second. Safe at second. Can't make the play.
That's not a hit. Second. Nobody got out. See, I have a hard time giving a hit, but you know, she was a ball. I'll give her a hit. I mean, it's either a fielder's choice, but.
And strike one taken on the outside half for Abraham Fisher.
That's an infield good.
This one swung on, hit well into left, but not well enough as Flynn will range back and make the play for the third out of the inning. Bryan still leads 4-0 as we head into the top of the sixth of this district final matchup. We'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Fallen on hard times? At the Williams County Veteran Service Office, we're here when life gets tough. We provide emergency financial assistance for housing, food, and utilities, plus transportation to VA medical appointments. Whether you need help today or just someone who understands, we're ready to serve. Please reach out to see what we can do for you, because the only veteran we can't assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network for the district final matchup between the Bryan Golden Bears and the Clyde Fliers. Bryan leads 4-0 as we head into the top of the sixth. All 4 runs coming in the bottom of the first for Bryan. Since then, it's been pretty quiet. Thea Staten, her normal dominance on the mound, has 5 innings pitched, 1 hit allowed, 2 walks, and 12 strikeouts through 5. So top of the order for the Flyers, Uriah Farrar. 2 strikeouts for the center fielder. Strike one called on the outside half. Must just nick the plate. Misses high, 1-1. Have noticed the lefties have gotten a pretty wide box out towards away from them as that one misses high, 2-1. Has not been favorable for them. Here comes the 2-1. That one's a ball for 3-1. That one's about the same pitch as the first one, just on the other side. Here comes the 3-1. That ball's in there for a strike. 3-2. Nick the outside half. So full count now for Farrar. She has already struck out twice. Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Her 13th of the game. And out number 1, Ember Andres will come up. 0 for 1 on the day. Walked her first time up. Struck out her last time up. As Staten has eclipsed the 80 pitch mark. This will be her 83rd. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. She strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called. Let's put the changeup in there. Comes the 0-2. Misses high and out. 1-2. 85 pitches so far for Staten, allowing just a hit, 2 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Here comes the 1-2. Misses way inside. Andres jumps out of the way. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Misses low. Loads the count up at 3-2. The pitch. Misses just high. Her third walk of the game and another base runner for Clyde.
In for the Flyers, third baseman, 89, Maya Stiefel.
The third baseman, Maya Stiefel, will come up with the runner on first and one down. Takes this one low, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
She's not sharp.
Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and fouled straight up over us for strike number 2. 1-2 count, one down. The runner on first, Ember Andres, her second time on. Here comes the 1-2 to Stiefel. Misses down and in. A good backhanded pick from Arnold, who stops that one from going to the backstop. Evens the count up at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, a bouncer to Vollmer. That one goes foul. So we'll do it again at 2-2.
Probably a good thing.
That would have been a very tough play for Vollmer to make from third. She came charging in, but she would have been fading back towards the third base dugout. Staten, the 2-2. Swung on, hit to right, hooking foul and out of play into the bullpen. So we'll do it at 2-2 again. Stiefel 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out her first time up and then walked her last time up. Here comes the 2-2 again. Swung on, fouled off into the third base dugout. We'll do it again at 2-2. This will be the eighth pitch of the at-bat. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Staten wins the battle. Throw down. Safe at second as Andres was on the move, but the Golden Bears failed to get the strike him out, throw him out, double play.
Up for the Flyers, number 29, Amber Dillingham.
The designated player, Amber Dillingham, now up 0 for 2 on the day. A strikeout and a pop-out. Swing and a miss at strike 1. Staten, 14 strikeouts on the day. Has allowed 3 walks, just 1 hit. Misses high, 1-1. Hey. Clyde has a runner in scoring position. Andres down at second as Thea pumps one in there for strike 2. And Dillingham falls down 1-2 in the count. Staten looking at the 1-2. Misses low. A good block from Arnold. Twos run wild. 2-2 count. 2 down. Runner on second. Bryan leads 4-0 here in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss. She struck her out again. Thea's 15th K of the game and the final out of this inning. Bryan still leads 4-0 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Fallen on hard times? At the Williams County Veteran Service Office, we're here when life gets tough. We provide emergency financial assistance for housing, food, and utilities, plus transportation to VA medical appointments. Whether you need help today or just someone who understands, we're ready to serve. Please reach out to see what we can do for you, because the only veteran we can't assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Bryan still leads 4-0 over the Clyde Fliers here with a chance to go to the regional semis. Bryan putting up all 4 runs in the first inning where they were hot. Since then, only 2 base runners. Madison Myers, 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 of them let up in that first inning. This one bounced to third. Seafold throws to first, makes the play for out number 1. A lot of first pitch swingings for the Golden Bears. And since the first inning, not much going. And Reese Roofer will now be the batter.
Right fielder, number 17, Reese Roofer.
Had an 8-pitch at bat up last time. Takes strike 1. Roofer 0 for 2 on the day. A line out and a fly out. Comes the 0-1. Squares to bunt. It'll roll foul for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on, hit foul down the third base line. We'll do it again at 0-2. The 0-2. Ball just missed on the outside half. 1-2. Roofer a great take. This will be Myers' 70th pitch of the game. Roofer sends it right back up the middle for a base hit. And so the 1-out single. Only the 3rd runner on for the Golden Bears since the 1st. That'll bring up Josie Cordy, 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error and then grounded out her last time up. This is low, 1-0. Swung on, fouled straight back. Evens the count up at 1-1. Good catch from the ump as it bounced off the net. One count to Cordy. Roofer the runner on first. Here it comes. Misses low, 2-1. Cordy looking for her first hit of the game. The 2-1. Swung on, hit up the middle to the second baseman. Throws to short, throw to first. Double play! And Clyde will get out of the inning scot-free. A 4-6-3 double play from Caudle to Smith to Andres. And Bryan still leads 4-0 as we head into the top of the 7th.
Fallen on hard times? At the Williams County Veteran Service Office, We're here when life gets tough. We provide emergency financial assistance for housing, food, and utilities, plus transportation to VA medical appointments. Whether you need help today or just someone who understands, we're ready to serve. Please reach out to see what we can do for you, because the only veteran we can't assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
On the Golden Bear Sports Network, Bryan leads 4-0 as we head into the top of the 7th. Clyde down to their last 3 outs.
There you go.
Thea Staten has gone all 6 so far, allowed a hit, 3 walks, and 15 strikeouts. Up for Clyde is Jaylee Flynn, Tegan Smith, and Madison Myers.
Left fielder number 1, Jaylee
Flynn 0 for 2 on the day with 2 Ks. Mrs. Lowe 1-0. Staten hasn't quite been able to have the control she normally has so far today and has walked 3. She's eclipsed the century mark as she misses high there, 2-0. Staten gets her sign. The 2-0. Swung on, hit straight in the air. Arnold moves back, but it bounces off the net. So that'll be a dead ball for strike 1. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on, fouled straight back again for strike 2. Staten at 105 pitches, looking for her 16th strikeout. A big grin on her face as she enters the circle. Gets her sign. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got her with the changeup in the dirt. Arnold runs in front. Makes the throw to first for out number 1. 2 away.
The shortstop, 0-0, Tegan Smith.
Smith now the batter, the sole hit. Strike 1 for Thea. Swung on, hit straight up the middle. A base hit for Clyde. Tegan Smith, her second hit of the game, has given Thea some problems. Right now, the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of Clear Fork and Lima Bath. And right now, Clear Fork is up 18-2 over the Wild Kittens in the top of the 4th. This one, ball on the outside. Actually, this is a pinch hit for the pitcher, Madison Myers. It'll be Skylin Glaspie. And Glaspie takes outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count. Smith, the runner on first, has both the hits for Clyde.
Oh, it hasn't yet. It's still 6:15. Come on.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Glaspie, after taking ball 1, falls down 1-2. Smith, the runner on first, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. 2 down in the inning. Just 1 out away from another district final victory.
And another trip to
Second baseman, number 14, Addie Claudel.
Ball one taken high and out. Staten comes set, the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the outside, in the inside half. First strike one. Caudle 0 for 2 with 2 Ks so far. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, put in play. Kidston cannot make the play. Throw to first, she's safe. So an E4 will keep this one moving, as runners will be on first and second. Kidston, the first ball hit to her. Her first real play of the game as she doesn't bat.
That's an error. Yeah, that's an error.
The catcher, number 34, Molly Goon.
And so runners on first and second now for Molly Goon, the catcher. 2 down. Trying to avoid a comeback as Thea pumps strike one in there. She is at 116 pitches, 15 so far this inning. 2 base runners, the most she's had for 1 inning so far. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So now, just 1 strike away. Looking for her 18th punch out of the game, and the last one. The 0-2 misses high, 1-2.
Did Clear Fork win that game, guys?
Again, Clear Fork up 18-2 right now in the top of the 4th. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. And another district championship for the Bryan Golden Bears as they win 4-0 over the Clyde Fliers. After this, we will be back with some stats and the upcoming schedule. We'll be right back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Here in Williams County, we believe that no veteran should feel forgotten. Our Veteran Service Office is here to serve, helping with VA claims, pensions, healthcare enrollment, and so much more. We're veterans serving veterans with dignity, honor, and respect. Reach out to us today to see how we can help, because the only veteran we can assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Welcome back to the Golden Bears Sports Network. We want to thank a few sponsors. Today's game is brought to you by Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, Andres O'Neill and Lowe, Baldy's Furniture, Stark's Plumbing and Heating, and Thiel Supply Center. So we're going to go over some stats here. Batting for Clyde, Farrar was the leadoff, went 0 for 3. Andres 0 for 1, but 2 walks on the day, which were big for Clyde. Stiefel goes 0 for 2, but with a walk. Dillingham 0 for 3. Flynn 0 for 3. Smith goes 2 for 3, the 2 lone hits for Clyde. Glaspie came into pinch hit in the 7th, went 0 for 1. Caudle goes 0 for 3. Goon goes 0 for 3. And Myers, the pitcher, goes 0 for 2. The losing pitcher in this duel is Madison Myers. She goes 6 innings, allowing 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them in the first, only 3 of them earned, walking none and striking out none. For Bryan, Langham went 0 for 3 to lead off. Arnold went 1 for 3 with a run. Staten 2 for 3 and a ribby. Fisher goes 1 for 3 and a run. McDade 1 for 3, 2 ribbies and a run. Roofer goes 1 for 3. Cordy 0 for 3. Vollmer 0 for 2. Sligo 0 for 2. And McCoy scored the run, being the courtesy runner for Staten. The winning pitcher, Thea Staten, as usual, 7 innings, 2 hits allowed, 3 walks, and 18 strikeouts. Well, we'll be right back after this with some trophy presentations right after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
This community is more than a place. It's where we celebrate victories and where we lean on one another in times of loss. At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we're proud to be rooted here, serving with care and compassion when it matters most. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family owned, family focused.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Welcome back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Clyde getting their runner-up medals. Keep up with all of the Bryan sports action by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Get notified when we go on the air for each game too. Head to youtube.com/Bryan Sports and hit the subscribe button. As Clyde receives their runner-up trophy. The one thing I'll say about Clyde is they really did have fun. No matter what the ending was or what was happening, they did a great job of always keeping a smile on their face and always being ready to move on to the next moment.
Division 4 champion. Number 2, Josie Arnold. Number 3, Emmeline Sligo. Number 4, Maya Langham. Number 6, Claire Stever. Number 7, Josie Cordy. Number 8, Carly McDade. Number 10, Mariah Graves. Number 11, Giselle Kidston. 13, Thea Staten. Number 14, Adrienne Fisher. Number 15, Miley Vollmer. Number 17, Reese Roofer. 21, Allie Elkins. 22, Mackenzie Blevins. And number 35, Taylor Dominic. Head coach of the Bryan Golden Bears, Hillary Staten. Would the captains of the Golden Bears please come forward for the presentation of the team trophy? Congratulations to the Bryan Golden Bears. They will play in a regional semifinal game next Wednesday, May 27th, 2 p.m., Clyde, Ohio, versus the winner of Clear Fork and Lima Bath. That's next Wednesday, May 27th, 2 p.m. at Clyde, regional semifinal. thanks to Northview High School.
As we receive our district final trophy, I don't even know how many in a row we have of those from our softball program, but to talk a little bit about what we will be doing here at the Golden Bears Sports Network next Wednesday is Chris Malanga, our director.
I don't know if you can hear me. But we have kind of an interesting situation because both the boys and the girls are going to be playing on the same day. And so what we're going to try to do, and you'll have to stay tuned to our Facebook page to figure out what we're going to do, but we're going to try to bring you... Yeah, go ahead.
Get going. Hey, Butch. I didn't tell you you'd have to make an announcement.
So next Wednesday, we are going to be at Clyde High School for the softball game at 2 p.m. And then later that night, Wauseon will play Bryan baseball at Archibald High School, and we will also be doing that game. I will be on one of those calls. The other call will be Dave Grobston. So tune in whenever. We will be basically live almost all day. With some softball in the afternoon, and then as we get into the evening, it'll be some baseball. So it'll be a regional semifinal matchup between Bryan and most likely at this point Clear Fork, as Clear Fork's up 18-2 over the Wild Kittens of Lima Bath, and then Wauseon will be playing Bryan baseball for a district semifinal in Archibald. Well, I want to thank our crew a little bit. Our director, Chris Malanga, replay and robotics, Christopher Allspaul, cameras, Griffin Davies and Wesley Lupo, and then WQCT radio representative, Benjamin Murray. This student broadcast is produced by the Golden Bears Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of the Bryan City School District, is prohibited. One final time for all of us at GBSN, I'm Cooper Beltran. Again, your final score is 4-0 Golden Bears, district champs. Have a great night, everybody.